All right, so just really quickly, I just left the gym. I did my back workout.
Chest workout, actually.
And I did a workout on the treadmill. Going back to taking the advice I had taken from Gravity Transformations. I highly recommend that channel if you're into weightlifting. Took the advice of doing my weight routine first and then going on the treadmill afterwards because my heart rate is already elevated. Therefore, you burn more calories in that state. It was great. The workout was great. I mean, the weight workout routine itself was great because I made tons of gains across every routine I was doing. So it's wonderful to finally be back in this place where I'm getting stronger. I do keep a track of my workouts in an application called Day One, which is actually a journaling application, but it can be used for tons of different things. And in fact, they have a templating feature that I haven't taken advantage of yet, where you can use checklists and things like that, which I think I'm going to build a template for each of my workout routines. Might even share that with you on here in a future video about how I do that. I've tried a bunch of other workout tracking apps on my phone, and I don't like any of them. A lot of them are just too fussy and way too complicated and just too much for me. So that's what I like about Day One. Is that Day One is basically whatever you want it to be, and you can add audio to it, you can add pictures, you can add video. Anyway, that's a subject for another time. I'm gonna go home and shave now. That's a little better. Last night, I came home with some wonderful leftovers, this wonderful meal that my mom made yesterday. And as it got closer to midnight, I was really hungry. So I tore through those leftovers. And if I had logged those calories in yesterday's calories, it would have put me way over my budget for the day. So what did I do? I logged it forward. If you haven't heard that term before, you can tell everybody else I coined it. Yeah, so I logged that meal in today's calories. I put it in the next day. This is something I've actually done a lot. I just haven't talked about it before. I was doing it pretty much all the time back in 2019 during that period where I lost 30 pounds. And there's no reason really not to do it. So yeah, and there's even times, even recently, I've actually logged backward. If I was having a beer, after midnight, and I had, a couple hundred calories left over in the day before, I would put it in the yesterday's calories. So, I mean, why not? It's just because midnight came and went, it's, you don't need to be that precious about it. As long as you're accounting for it, I think, and it all, balances out at the end of the week. Again, it's the rule of logging honestly. Maybe not honest about the day or exactly when you're eating the food, but you've got to log it. You've got to log that food. And I guess there's probably a limit. You don't want to log backward into last week or something. It doesn't make any sense. But you know what I mean? But I think that's a really useful way to go about it. It's essentially the same thing as like saying, okay, I'm 600 calories over yesterday, so I'm going to deliberately stay 600 calories under today. Or you could just log it forward into tomorrow and then plan accordingly from there. And I think that works really well. So that's my tip for today. And I think that's enough for now. And I'll see you on Friday.